So there is an internet craze that is taking over. It's all over TikTok, it's all over YouTube, it's all over Instagram, and it's called smoked shotgun shell. So we're gonna be making that today. Now, before we go ahead with our cook, I recorded a TikTok last night because apparently this is so popular that you cannot find manicotti noodles. So go ahead and check out this TikTok that I did yesterday now. Oh, story time, friends. Okay, so there is a viral trend on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube right now called smoked shotgun shells. It's where you take manicotti noodles and you stuff them with stuff, and then you wrap them in bacon and smoke them on your barbecue. I live in a city with over 400,000 people. There's a zillion supermarkets. All of them are sold out of manicotti noodles except one. It took a $10 delivery fee and Instacart to go 20 miles away from my house to find a freaking box of manicotti noodles. Anyways, we're filming a YouTube video tomorrow about smoked shotgun shells. Hallelujah. If you guys can find manicotti noodles right now, buy them, hoard them, and then sell them on the black market for cryptocurrency. Okay, that is it. Goodbye. So today we're gonna be outside on the world's smallest patio. We're gonna be using our S&S Grills kettle. And what's special about today is not only am I gonna be using the Slow and Sear, I'm gonna be using some bourbon barrel wood to smoke the shotgun shells, but I'm gonna take my S&S Grills, the Drip and Griddle, which I normally keep under the grate to collect everything. I'm gonna clean it up real good. I'm gonna put that on top of my grate. I'm gonna set my shotgun shells on top of there so it'll contain it all. It'll be perfect. The smoke will go over it. And I think these are gonna be really, really epic. I'm very excited to try them. All right, come along with me. Let's go outside. Let's get our kettle set up, and then I'll talk about the ingredients. I'll talk about everything, and I'll give you a little backstory. I've been watching a ton of videos on these, and there's one pro tip that I learned from Tommy at the Gallery Backyard Barbecue that I think are going to level up these shotgun shells and make them amazing. Okay, so like I said earlier, we're gonna be outside here on the world's smallest patio. We're gonna be using our S&S Grills kettle. Check out how I set up the Slow and Sear. We're gonna be using the greatest charcoal on earth, Jealous Devil Max briquettes. And as I've said in many of our other videos, I love these briquettes. They're huge, they burn great. The bourbon barrel smoking wood in it, in the Slow and Sear, it's gonna work out amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop in a fire cup, get my charcoal all set up. We're gonna light that little corner, and the goal today is gonna be to run our kettle approximately 275 to 300-ish, probably 275 degrees. We'll be smoking the shotgun shells, and then at the very end, we'll baste them with a fantastic barbecue sauce. So let me take you back inside, let me show you the pro tip, and let me show you all the ingredients. Now, the pro tip that I got from the Gallery Backyard Barbecue, after watching a ton of these shotgun shell recipes, is that if you don't blanch them, which basically means put them in boiled water, like so, and you don't blanch them, when they're all done, the edges get really hard and crispy because the shell is already hard. So blanching, basically you put them in a pot of boiling water and you only cook them about 50% of the way through. You don't cook them to completion of pasta. You just get them a little bit soft, a little bit pliable, and Tommy says that that is going to make all the difference in the world when the final product comes out. So we're gonna do that today. Then we're gonna pull them out of the water, gonna straighten them out, and then we're gonna stuff our shells. Let me show you the ingredients of what we're using today. Now, I'm gonna be taking my manicotti noodles. I'm gonna be making a mixture of 1 pound of Wagyu ground beef. I'm gonna be adding a little bit of red onion in it. I'm gonna go ahead and shred up some cheddar cheese. I'm also gonna add in some pepper jack cheese, and then I'm gonna season my beef mixture with our favorite, Uncle Steve's Shake. We're gonna be using his smoke bomb today, which is really, really good stuff. So we're gonna be seasoning that. Then we're gonna wrap the manicotti in bacon. We're gonna put some more Uncle Steve's Shake on the outside. Then we're gonna go ahead and put them on our kettle. Very super simple recipe. So here's the battle plan. I got my 1 pound of Wagyu ground beef in there. I shredded up some cheddar, like I said. So I don't know, I like it to be cheesy. So we'll put some cheddar in there. Let me open up my pepper jack cheese here, and we'll put a little pepper jack in there. Oh, that's gonna be cheesy. Next, we'll go ahead and put some red onions in here. And I was lazy and I bought some pre-chopped ones from the store. And lastly, we'll go ahead and use our Uncle Steve's Shake Smoke Bomb. And we'll just give this little season. You don't have to give too much because, again, we're going to flavor it on the outside. And then you just get your hands dirty and we'll give it a mix. Now, I already did a practice one off camera, but I think Tommy was right. Blanching these makes them far more pliable, and if you get a little rip in it, that's not going to be an issue because we're going to wrap it in bacon anyways. So we're just taking, very carefully, we're just taking some of our mixture here, and then we're just trying to force it on into our shotgun shell there, and just fill it as much as you humanly can without breaking the shell. I'm going to go from a little bit on one side, a little bit on the other side. And again, we're going to wrap them in bacon, so that'll kind of seal the deal. So I'll stuff these, and I will bring you guys back. Just got to try and form it a little bit. And you can see, a little bit's going to hang out, so we're going to get that ooey gooey cheese when it's all done, hanging out of the end, that cheddar and pepper jack. And we'll be wrapping it in bacon. We'll be saucing it at the very end with our barbecue sauce and everything like that. So anyways, that's kind of how we'll do it. I'll bring you back when I'm all done packing them all up. So my 1 pound of ground beef in that mix that you guys saw me do made about 12 of these, and I stuffed them pretty full. Next, I'm going to take some bacon, and I really wanted to get thin cut bacon, but this is what we got in the house. So, and I'm just going to roll 1 slice of bacon. I'm terrible at this. Babe always does this for me. And so, yeah, we'll just set that there. And then when it's all said and done, when I wrap all of these, I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle some more Uncle Steve shake on the top of it. I will tell you guys what, now that they're all seasoned up, baconed up, everything like that, this is a labor of love. But I do think that they are going to taste fantastic. So we're ready to go outside, get them on the kettle, and let's get to smoking. I'm going to start off by smoking them at 275 for an hour and a half, and then we'll check. Let's get to rolling here. All right, see you in an hour and a half. Okay, so it's been an hour and a half. I'm super excited to check what the shotgun shells look like. We're going to be basting them with some Rudy's barbecue sauce, which we got from Texas. It's fantastic barbecue sauce. Has a lot of vinegar in it, so I like that. So we're going to go ahead and check these, but before we check them, we do have to roll our top tier channel members. Everybody that's taken the time and effort to hit the little join button next to the subscribe button. Thank you so much. We appreciate you and our little YouTube hobby. All right, so let's go open up the lid and let's check on these. Hour and a half later, wow, those smell amazing. You can see the Drip and Griddle has collected all of the fun little bacon grease and whatnot, but coming along real nice, actually. I think I'm going to give it a couple more minutes, and then we're going to sauce, and then we'll plate. Now, in full transparency, I lifted these up. I thought they were done, but the bacon is a little bit raw on the underside. So I'm just going to finish them up right over the coals, get a little bit of char, finish up that bacon just to make sure everything's okay, and then we'll plate it up. They finished up absolutely beautifully. The smell is just so amazing. Wow. To finish up, I just got to give you guys a little sneak peek on what the inside looks like. Turned out so gooey and nice, and when you get up here, it's just looking and smelling amazing. Let me show the folks. Amazing. Can't wait. I've been waiting for this all day. Okay. Taste the bacon. Cheese. Uncle Steve's, the barbecue sauce, vinegar-based barbecue sauce. That is a good little appetizer right there. You set those out on the table, game day, you have people over and stuff like that. They grab one, put it on a paper plate, chop it up. It's like 4 or 5 bites per shell. That's a good appetizer. Very unique, very barbecue, very smoky flavor from that bourbon barrel wood. I don't know, I give it like a 7.5 or an 8 out of 10. It's kind of neat, kind of boutique-y, kind of cool, tastes good. I'd make them again. I'd make them for a party. All right. Well, thank you very much for watching. Appreciate all of you guys. And yeah, tune in for the next video. Babe will be back, and she'll be with me. I'm stuck at home. All right. We'll see you guys on the next one. Leftovers for days. I like it.